Hello, ladies. Today we are going to be talking about crafting a morning routine. From the moment you wake up, I want you to give yourself plenty of time to be alone with yourself, stretching, being grateful you are giving another day. Just embrace the morning moment by yourself, whether that's in bed, um, when you get up, start slowly moving around. I don't want you to just jump out of bed and start getting on with your day. I really want you to just lay there, express your gratitude, and really embrace the morning moments when you wake up. Keeping it very simple, I want you to open the blinds, tidy up as you sip your morning coffee or tea. Do these things in a slow living manner to avoid overwhelm, feeling rushed to start the day. You don't want to just jump into the day. You really kind of want to glide into it. And this is what I've been practicing for almost 20 years. It's been my morning to just be with myself, to be with my home. You want to focus on the little things like clearing out the sink and decluttering the countertops, some things that weren't done the night before, but I don't want you to do exhausting tasks. That is not what we're all about. Just keep it very simple. Just let it flow. So as you're doing your coffee, kind of wipe the countertops with my DIY all natural all purpose spray. It's just a little bit of water and alcohol. You can put some lemongrass in it. That's an all natural antifungal, microbial. You can spray a little on the countertops and wipe as you go. You really don't have to do anything invigorous in the mornings. And I really don't want you to. I want you to embrace this lifestyle so that it's giving you the sense of freedom that you come to love and enjoy. And we're ditching all of the exhausting tasks. So we want to keep it very simple and, just declutter a little bit, get some things picked up, but don't overwhelm yourselves. Okay. Just keep it very simple. I always like to give the 2 hour rule. This is at home with love, nourishing yourself and your home. And of course, your loved ones. But rather than shooting right out the door when you rise, set a normal structured routine of at least 2 hours just to give your home and you the love that you deserve. I think this is really important when crafting a morning routine. Some of us just get up, get in the shower, get going, grab something really quick to eat, and just we're out the door. If you have to be to work by, say, 10 o'clock in the morning, you want to give yourself at least 2 hours at home to just give to you and your home. So set your alarm for 7 a.m., give yourself 8, 9 o'clock to yourself, to your home, pampering yourself, pampering your space. Your living space is really, really important. So it doesn't matter where you live, whether you have a big house, a small house, whatever you're doing, I want you to just craft that little space inside your home where you feel loved in the morning. Okay, this is very important. So I don't want you to skip over this. If you have to be to work by 8 in the morning, yes, get up a little bit earlier. Get up at 6 a.m. to really embrace those moments. And we're going to be talking about some things you can be doing by yourself. If you're someone like I used to work early shifts and I'd have to get up really early by myself at 5 a.m. So I would have my mornings to just be by myself, meditate, express my gratitude, just affirm and be enjoying the moment by myself. That's kind of my sanctuary. So depending on what your routine is, and if you are somebody who has a scattered work schedule, just kind of craft that 2 hour. Just give myself 2 hours in the morning. Sometimes people need 3 hours, depending on what your the rest of your day looks like. But I've learned that 2 hours is plenty enough to attend to yourself in your home. So the self-care is not only for you in the mornings, it's for your home too. We're going to talk about how to create that structured routine. So like I said, it's really important to just make sure that you're doing the same routine every single morning if you're not already familiar with doing this. And if you're trying to adjust your lifestyle a little bit, slow it down, get rid of all the, negative energy and stuff like that. If you're not already mastering your mornings, then try a strict routine for 30 days. And this really sets you up for forming that habit. It takes that long to form a really good habit. So for me, I would get up in the morning 2 hours earlier than I planned on working, do my coffee. Sometimes I don't even take a shower in the morning. I'll take one at nighttime. So if you're anything like that, just give yourself that time to wash your face. I really do like an all natural. I suggest using all natural products, ditching the beauty toxins. So for me, I would just wash my face with something very soft and light, or you could just splash it with a little bit of cold water just to get up in the morning, get your coffee going, kind of just tidy up, and then just sit and relax, do your affirmations, do your gratitude session, and just really love your home. And what I read the other day was a magazine. It's called Bella Grace, and if you haven't, read it or anything like that, it's really, really good. But it talks about some ways that you can actually. Let me find it real quick. So here's a little quote out of it. It says, "We don't have an Eden kitchen, a great room, or a pool, but it is a perfect nest, coated lovingly with feathers to keep us warm." No matter what your space looks like, maybe you're dreaming of a bigger house. Sometimes I do, I dream of my Victorian home, but the stuff that we have right now in this moment is what's important. So kind of craft that lifestyle where you want your morning to be just perfect for you and your home. Say your schedule at work is different every week or even every day, you still give yourself that time at home to provide the nourishment that you need. Don't neglect this, ladies. Like, really dedicate your mornings to you and your home. Organize, affirm, create, and live. I want you to feel those things, okay? So organizing for me is really a difficult task unless I declutter. So I cannot organize anything in my home or my space wherever I may be working or even my car. I cannot organize it unless it's decluttered. So I have to really focus on decluttering my wardrobe, and I pay attention to this monthly. Then I want to, embrace the morning and affirm, create that beautiful feeling that I get every morning when I wake up. So I just want to feel alive and well and renewed. So, and then I just want you to live. I want you to exit that door and feel like you're living, okay? Self-care is not selfish. This took me a long time to really adapt to a self-care routine, and I didn't get into the normal habits of washing my face and stuff until I hit my 40s. So that me time is really giving yourself the love and time that you deserve. You deserve to feel good. So whether that's taking an extra long shower in the morning, like I said, organizing your clothes, picking out really nice outfits that, you know, define you. Your space time is allowing myself to feel free in my own living space. I want you to walk about your home freely. I don't want you to feel any tension in your home. I don't know who's living in your home, but the most important thing is you. So I want you to focus on making whatever room or space that you're going to be walking about in feel really good to you. Some of the things that you can do in the morning to provide self-care to yourself: dry brush. I love doing this, especially if I'm going to be taking a shower that morning. Like I said, sometimes I take a shower at nighttime, sometimes I take a bath at nighttime. My routine is kind of different every day, but I normally typically like to do the same thing. Before I get in the shower, I'll dry brush. Start from my feet, go up to, my legs, my stomach area, and then I go on to my arms, and I have an excellent dry brushing routine that I'll share with you inside the group. It explains how to do it if you're not familiar with it. And so it really just releases the toxins and drains your lymph nodes, makes you feel really refreshed in the morning. And then, like I said, wash your face with no toxic beauty products. If you haven't gotten rid of all of those beauty products with toxins in them, I suggest that you do that because it's really important. It is life changing. You will feel such a difference look for organic, neutral products that will really make you feel amazing. And then I also love to do an apple cider vinegar rinse through my hair. So after I'm shampooing and conditioning, I'll just pour a little bit of apple cider vinegar on it. You can get it in the grocery store. You don't have to get the apple cider vinegar that's in the shampoo aisle. It's crazy expensive. So what I do is just go to the vinegar aisle and I'll grab the apple cider vinegar bottle. Usually I'll grab the organic one or a brand name one, and then I'll just pour a little in a cup, rinse my hair with it, rinse it out with cold water, and your hair will feel amazing. It's just a natural way to get all those toxins out of your hair, the buildup, and you'll feel beautiful. Nourish your closet, like I said, that is something that I'm going to probably be talking about forever, because the closet, I think that the closet defines you. Okay. So if you have a smothered closet right now and you're really looking to declutter, minimize your closet, and you've joined us and you've been doing these things each week just to go more simple, I am all about starting in the closet. Like, if you want to just clear your mind, declutter your home, and you really are energetic about it, you're motivated, you're ready to get it started, start in the closet. It is life changing. It took me about 3 years to really get my closet to what I wanted it to be. So when we moved into this new apartment 2 years ago, it's a box, and our master closet is very small. I mean, you can walk in it, you can get dressed in there, but the door is in the way. And I just didn't like the way that I was doing it. I actually put a couple pictures a couple years ago on my Instagram and Facebook account, and I just looked at it and I kept saying, no matter what I do, I would decorate it and stage it and, put cute baskets in there and stuff. And I still felt like I'm sharing my closet with my husband, and I don't want to. I just don't want his stuff in there, okay? I don't want his shoes in there, his hats, his belts, his clothes. But we've minimized to be really simple, and we only have like five pieces each. So if he's down to maybe between his dress clothes, he's probably got 3 dress shirts and 2 pairs of dress pants. So he's really done really great, and I've been able to slide his stuff over and get him a nice dresser where he puts most of his clothes. Still, it's minimal, but I decided for myself I wanted to get a garment rack. And so I got a clothing rack from Target, and I put the clothes on it, and I actually invested in some really nice hangers, put the clothes on it that I wanted to keep, and I really minimized and got rid of everything else. So for my colored clothes and my winter clothes, I would put them in a Ziploc tote bag. You can get those at the grocery store in the organizing aisle. And then I just have that one bag. Then I have 3 small baskets, one for my jeans, one for my yoga pants, and then one for my t-shirts. And then everything else just hangs on that rack. And if I don't have any more room, nothing else goes there. And I always make sure that my clothes have space to breathe so that I can move, and slide the hangers. I don't clog it up. It's really simple. It's really nourishing for the soul. So if you haven't done that yet, really get into nourishing your closets. Organize what's important to you. And that's what I felt like for the longest time. I wanted my stuff to be displayed in a way that made me feel good every time I looked at it. So just organize what's important to you and get rid of what's not. Healing all naturally in the mornings is wonderful. I think this is the time that you give yourself, whether you are religious or you want to affirm, you believe in the universe, you believe in that positive energy. I want you to get into the habit of doing these same things every morning in your own quiet alone time. So if you have, to get up and get the kids ready or something like that, try to give yourself that block. It's like a 10 to 15 minute block. It doesn't have to be a lot of time. I sometimes only have 2 minutes, and I really just go out to the living room, and when everybody else is sleeping, I just sit there and I just kind of talk to myself. And it's probably the most therapeutic thing I could have done for myself, because if you're just sitting out there in your own little quiet time in your own nook for a few moments and just talking to yourself, praying, and asking for forgiveness, healing, guidance, but do that every single morning. You don't have to be religious. You just have to be open to talking to yourself and saying those things, whispering those out loud, send me guidance. I trust that you're going to lead the way for me today. And forgive me for my sins, for yesterday, and let's move forward. That's really important. And it really helped me in my healing journey. So I would like for you to just set your mornings up where you have time to be alone with yourself and with the universe or with your God, whoever you want to look up to and talk to, okay? This is a little quote by Bella, and she's also in the Bella Grace magazine. It's just walking out the front door. This is that moment when the slate is wiped clean and we get to begin again. Think about that for a moment, okay? This is that moment when the slate is wiped clean and we get to begin again. How wonderful is our mornings? Like, they give us that chance to wipe everything clean from the day before and start again. So this is your moment to start again and to just live. Just live in the moment and really tackle the day on how you want it to be. Sometimes for me, like I was really bad at road rage, and I would get anxiety going to the grocery store and stuff years ago. And I had to really focus on how I was tackling my day because I was just going outside my door in a rage. And if you can relate to this, please comment below because we're all human. We all have lived that fast paced lifestyle where we're just in a rush. We've got so much to do and so much on our minds. Maybe we didn't sleep good the night before. And it's really important to just adjust ourselves and say, what are we doing? Like, think about how you're stepping out into the world. Think about how you're going out your door every single morning. If you're going out, maybe wearing pajamas. I mean, when I was dropping kids off at school, I would run out in my pajamas. I mean, how does that make me feel? Like I get it. Sometimes we want to be comfortable. We want to be cozy. But even when I'm taking Jack out for a little walk in the morning, it's like I have to present myself. I have to, even if I am wearing sweats or a hoodie, I still have to look decent. I can't be walking outside without a bra on because then I feel uncomfortable. It's about how you feel going out that front door. When we go out the front door to take a walk or to just breathe, or we're heading into work, or we're getting into the car to go to the grocery store to pick up the kids, whatever it might be, we need to be feeling good and we need to go out there with that good vibe energy. Because I'll tell you what, it took me a long, long time to realize that I was doing it all wrong. I was full of negative energy. I was just filled with bad buildup. Anybody at the store that ticked me off, I ruined my whole day. So I dedicated to slow down, start living my life and outlook on life a lot differently. And when I walked outside and I was in that feel good moment and I was really nourishing myself inside my home. So it starts inside your home, within your mindset, and that morning routine is really going to set you up for, a structured mindset, healing. It just all naturally kind of comes together. So just think about that. This is the moment that we get to wipe the slate clean and we get to begin again. Now, I want you to write up a little story about your dreamy mornings, whether you're envisioning these moments that aren't happening yet or you're applying some to your life right now. Think it, see it, feel it. I promote doing vision boards all of the time. So if you want to jump on Canva and do a quick vision board and share it with the group, get into the group and just say, this is what my dreamy morning looks like. This is what my actual morning looks like. And don't be afraid, to share that, listen, if you want to jump into the group and say, I had one hell of a morning. I just got up. I just didn't have a good day. Everything was off. That is okay. This is your support group. So get into the group, whether you're having a great day or you're needing, that support system where you just feel like you don't even know how to start your day. And I really want you to think about writing this down and just envisioning that dreamy morning, how you want your mornings to feel. and how you want them to be, because when we do this, we actually create them. So when we think it and we see it in our minds, and then we start acting on it, and then we feel what we really want it to be like, what our days to be like. So do that for me. Comment below, get into the group and share that. It's really, I'll stick a sheet inside of the group under guides if you want to print it out and write on it. Okay. Some morning to-dos: you can do yoga, stretch, run, jog. I used to be a runner. I loved running, ladies. It was very important for me. I moved back to my hometown and we had hills, and I would just get up every morning and run. And I haven't done that in a very long time. I'll be honest with you, I started going through perimenopause really early. So if you're, I'm thinking I started at 38, and that's could be, some people might think that's really early, but really honestly, from 40 to 50, you're going through perimenopause and you might not even know it. But my life changed. I mean, I just didn't feel myself. It's hard for me to get up and do yoga, stretch, run, or jog. So this is kind of just a reminder for myself too. I am not good at that. So it's just nice to see what others are doing. And, if I need that accountability partner, or, somebody to just go out and maybe do that jog with me, even if it's not every single morning. But these are some things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle if you're not doing them already. Meditate. Like I said, I'm not a good meditator. I don't do meditation like everybody else does. Okay. I'm not good at these things. So if you're also like me and you're not good at them, a meditation can be a few moments in the morning to yourself, quiet, in your zen. You don't have to do a full blown meditation routine. You can just sit there for a few moments, have that, clear that energy, so to speak. So you're just clearing your mind. You're having those few moments by yourself. Okay. That's your meditation. So give yourself anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. If you need longer, do 15 minutes, but try to journal. So I'm not a good journaler either. I'm like sitting here telling you guys all these to-dos and I don't even do them myself, but I do them in some type of way. So what I'm saying is, I might not do yoga, but I might stretch in the morning. So I might, stretch in bed while I'm, getting up for the day or whatever. I might stretch in the shower because I do love doing that in the shower. So if I'm not doing yoga or running or jogging or taking a brisk walk in the morning, it's that stretching that I'm doing in the shower. Okay. I do kind of like I forgot what the name of the yoga position is, but I do it in the shower often. And then share that with me too. If you guys do any weird things like that, if it's easier for you to do it in the shower. Like for me, cleaning in the shower is easier. When I get in the shower, I grab a little scrub brush and my all natural soap, and I clean in there because I'm just a lazy cleaner. And then in the mornings, like I'm just a simple person. So I don't do anything that's, going to the gym or anything like that, but I do my own little creative things. And that's what I want you to do, is just create your own, whatever feels good to you. Okay. We're not here to tell you to go do yoga classes or anything like that. If you want to, by all means, share that. It's fun for a lot of people. But meditating, it doesn't have to be a full-blown meditation session or whatever. It can be a few moments to yourself in quiet bliss. And journaling, I don't journal, but I do write a lot of notes. So I take, I bought this really nice notepad that says thoughts, inspiration, and stuff like that. So I'll write in it, and I'll write everything that I want to do, what inspires me, creative ideas that I come up with. So however you want to journal, that's up to you. You could, write a letter to yourself, your home, what you want to do for the day, or your goals for the next 6 months, your goals for the next week. Just write a little bit of a list. It kind of helps. And I've been really promoting that a lot because writing has been a number one tool for me. So if you're not a blogger and you would, like to create that journal online, where that's your journal, that's your online diary, I recommend that. It is self healing naturally. It's a great way to just release all those thoughts, get rid of the negativity, learn how to forgive yourself. It's amazing. And I can actually help you set up a blog if you want to. So tidy up a little bit. We already talked about that. Sorting your garment rack. Prepare a different coffee drink. Sometimes in the morning I don't want a coffee. I want a tea. Just kind of like go with the flow and create a natural morning vibe for yourselves. Set up a tray with your favorite little pieces on it. Take a brisk walk alone. Normally I'll take the dog out back. We have a nice preserve out there and I'll just walk him back and forth. It's just nice to listen to the birds. I mean, nature is one of the most healing things in the world. I'll just go out there and I'll stare at the birds and listen to them, and it's just amazing. It's a really amazing what it can do for your soul. Water your plants. If you're not a live houseplant person and you want to be, I am the green thumb. I love my houseplants. And just nurture them. Do that stuff in the morning, because when we nurture something like plants, live houseplants, we actually learn how to take better care of ourselves, our home. Don't let them get all nasty. And I've walked into homes when cleaning and I'm sitting there, no, like picking off the dead brown leaves and stuff like that. So take care of your plants. Toss your expired leftover foods in the fridge. Get ready for the evening. Get ready for the evening foods that are coming into the home. Sweep and clear the entryway. This is really good feng shui, okay? If you're not familiar with feng shui, I'm not a deep feng shui expert. I don't really know all of it, but I do know the basics. So if you're interested in clearing that negative energy, I would recommend always keeping your entryway clean and clear. Not letting it be a place where we store all of our, outside wardrobes, like the boots, the shoes, and the, backpacks and all that. I would make your entryway really clear and clean, crisp, just because it brings in that vibe. So in the morning, you want that natural vibe to come in, that good energy. And if you have guests coming in and out throughout your home, you want to just clear that energy. So I like to keep everything clear by the entryway and then do a quick smudge. So you do like a little bit of sage, you just burn it, and you do it around the front door, and that just clears the energy from whoever was in your home. And then it also clears your energy. So if you're having a bad day, I honestly live by this, okay? And it is a strict thing in my home. So I don't typically smudge in the morning. You can. Oh, wait a minute. I just started doing that. Yes, I do. Because, funny story. I'm a smelly person. So, like, I get those really, you know, if I get a whisk of like moisture, like I can just smell moisture and I can't stand it. So this morning I actually started smudging in my bedroom. So what I do is just clear that morning air from our bedroom. So when I'm done making the bed and everything, I'll spray like an all natural spray. You can use vodka or you could use alcohol, but a little bit of vodka or alcohol in a spray bottle with water. You can add a few drops of lemongrass in it and just spray it for like a room in a fabric deodorizer. And I started smudging in the room. So I'll light the sage and then I'll go around the room and get that. It cleans the air. So it might smell really funky. It smells like marijuana. To me, it's a really, smell, but I deal with it. I can really actually tolerate it, even though I'm sensitive to smells. Everyone else in my home hates it, but I do it, and then I just whisk it around, and it fades rather quickly. So if you're somebody who wants to clear that room, clear that energy, you're having funky odors in your room or whatever, get that going and it'll really make a difference. And I'm not even kidding you, it does clear the energy. It brings in a renewal, a positive energy flow. So if you're having a bad day or, something went wrong, come home and smudge. It's refreshing. It's renewing. I don't know the backstory about it. I probably should invest some time in learning it. I had just saw, when I was doing my feng shui stuff, I just saw something online just to clean, because I was looking to clean the air in my home. And that's what I came up with. But it really does clean the, it's powerful. But that's all I'm going to say. It's very powerful. You will feel and notice a difference as you go on. All right, ladies, have fun. I had such a nice time talking to you. Please drop me comments if you need, and get into the group and share your morning routines. Okay, we'll see you in the next lesson.